Good morning, everyone. My name is Sam Gerchik, and welcome to Ugly Yoga. Now, before we get started, like I always say, this is Ugly Yoga. So if you're kind of new to yoga or you just want to get into it, this is the perfect place to start. Because we're not here to make it perfect. It's Ugly Yoga. We call it Ugly Yoga for a reason. It's not going to look pretty. You're not going to be able to get those certain bends or certain movements that you see a lot of those people online do. That's fine. You're just starting out. I'm just starting out too. I've been doing this for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months at this point, and I'm still like in a beginning phase. So again, don't worry about it. Stay in the moment, and let's get started, okay? All right, so let me hit my timer here real quick. Bam. Let's start in a seated position. Make sure you're sitting on your butt. And breathe. Get your headspace to what you're about to do. All right. From here, we're going to go to tabletop. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. So boom, boom. All right, now from here, we're going to do child's pose. Just slightly push your hips back. No, again, you don't need to really shove it, but again, just slightly push your hips back. Again, it doesn't look pretty. Look at me. It's not the prettiest, and that's fine. Back to tabletop. All right, from here, we're going to tuck our toes, and we're going to do down dog. And again, some days are better than others. Today, I'm pretty tight. My hamstrings are pretty tight. And you know what? That's okay. It's not going to look pretty. It's ugly yoga. So get ugly. Try to don't force it, but try to strain your legs out as much as you can. Push your hips back. Have a straight line from your hands to your hips. All right, from here, three-legged dog, right leg up. And we're going to swing it through to a low lunge. Now, if you're here and you can't really get down, grab something stable. I have yoga blocks, but you can literally grab anything else, okay? Now, drop your knee down and straighten your leg. Now, again, it's good to have something like a little bit stable back here. So, like, you're not kind of, because you want to kind of sink into it a little bit, but at the same time, you don't want to fall over. Point that toe, and again, right here. All right, return to low lunge. Raise the back knee. Now, step back and back to downward dog. Now we're going to shift forward to plank. Now we're going to lower down. Ooh. Now we're going to go to cobra. Again, don't force it. Lower back down. Push up. So boom. Then back to downward dog. Now, three-legged dog on the left side. Low lunge, so put your foot through. So again, if you need yoga blocks, grab. If you don't, come here. Now, drop that knee. And same thing on this side, straighten that front leg. Again, try to have a pointed toe. If you're here, if this is how you are, and you feel that stretch here, that's fine. Don't do this, because like you still feel that stretch, but you can feel it a lot more if you really point that toe up. Whew. Good golly. Really feeling this one today. Sat all weekend. Oh. All right, back to the low lunge. So lift that back knee. All right, now step the foot back to downward dog. Now walk your feet slowly to your hands. Now, what we're going to do here, I'll turn this way. We are going to have like our feet hip width and hook our toes and now straighten. And what you're doing here is you're more or less slowly pulling your upper body into your legs. And again, don't force it. I can't be more specific. I can't be more like adamant about that. Do not pull yourself because you can really hurt yourself here. If you feel that stretch, great. If you don't, then push yourself and pull yourself a little bit more. All right, so let go, and now slowly roll up. Now it's an asana, or standing pose. Now we're inhale, and lift arms up. Now swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Now, put your hands back on the mat and roll back to downward facing dog. I need to clean my mat. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My mat's a little gross. Alright, now we're gonna make our way back to our seated position that we had in the beginning. I'm actually gonna turn this way. Because we're about to do. Now we're gonna do staff pose. Feet, again, feet point up, hands by our sides, and just sit here. Sit straight like an L. All right, now here is going to be important. Now we're going to tilt forward and reach for our feet. Now, if you can't get that far, if you can get here, that's fine. If you want to push yourself a little bit, grab a belt. I have a yoga band here. Grab a belt or a towel. And again, get that little bit of an aid. Again, this is as far as I'm going. That's it. I'm not going any farther, unfortunately. Some people will probably get a lot farther. Some people will probably bend all the way down. Me? No, that ain't happening. Just got to be being up front. Ain't happening. But you know what? I feel the stretch. I feel it in my hamstrings. I can tell you that. Oh. But some people have a lot more flexibility. Some people need to work on it, like me. Oh. Yeah, as far as I'm going, you know what? I'm A-okay with that. Oh. Now slowly let go. I'm going to keep it here. Now we're going to bend our knees and place our feet on the mat. Now, low back or lean back And from here, we're just gonna pick our knees up and hug both knees into our chest. And again, don't be here, kind of be here. Now, everyone's favorite, corpse pose. We're gonna have our hands up. Now be still. Now, as always, you're probably wondering, why are we doing this? Well, it's important because we want to make sure that you guys, take the time to really look inward. From here, like, do a little bit of a mental check. Don't think about what you have to do after this, and don't think about what you did before this. Think about what you just did. I'm sorry, that's a little what's the word? Hypocrisy. But really focus on your body right now and feel all the stretches that you did, and just breathe. Let your mind be still. The ocean is calm. The skies are blue. The fields are green. Some other corny metaphor. Now from here, slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers back to life. Now we lean up and back into our seated position. And that is all. That is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session of Ugly Yoga. And for the stipend question, what's this instrument right here behind me? You know I'm no good at these guys, but like, what's this instrument behind me? And if you can't tell, you should. I'm not gonna give you that one. You should probably be able to tell what instrument this is. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Ugly Yoga session. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.